All right. Good late evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. And talk about KathrynKrick. All right. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that like and subscribe. But what we're going to talk about here is Los Angeles cult leader KathrynKrick breaks the bank to fund lavish world vacations. Okay. Now, what KathrynKrick is doing is she's using, yo, Rachel Bone, good evening, good evening, good evening. Just doing pop-up live, just analytically, it works. Okay. Now, what we're going to talk about tonight, for anybody that's just tuning in, trolls alike, okay, we're talking about a Los Angeles cult leader named KathrynKrick. And what she's doing, okay, is she's using her church, right? She's using her church to fund her personal world tour. Now, some people may not care, right? Some may not. But when it's tax money that's coming out of the taxpayer pocket, well, guess what? I tend to give a shit, okay? Because I have to pay my taxes. And these people, what's really great about KathrynKrick at this point is she's literally fucking throwing it in everybody's face. She's traveling around the world. She just got back from Dubai, and now she's literally throwing it in everybody's face. She's posting pictures of in these beautiful hotels. She's not flying coach, and she's not flying fucking business. Okay, she's gonna fly first class. Now, for all the people that follow her, fighting a pretty bad migraine. Yeah, migraines suck. Um, with Catherine, if you look at her travel itinerary for the last several years, okay, my hair's gonna look all fucked up right now. If you look at her travel itinerary for the last several years, okay, fucking wigs all fucked up looking. Anyways, if you look at her travel, okay, she hasn't worked in America, had any church events since what, last year, give or take. She's doing all these events now at, what do you call them, like auditoriums and event centers, right? Because nobody's inviting her back, right? Nobody wants her. Everybody figured out who she was, what she's about, and her get down with her and her little lover, John Tollygamp. Okay. Now, John Tollygamp, she's in it for the free ride. John Tollygamp is her little lover, her little entourage, her little spiritual daughter. She's like, oh, mama, mama mia quaco. I just need you because I'm so dependent on you that, I can't wipe my ass without you. Okay, mama mia quaco. So, Catherine, if you're watching, and John Tall, if you're watching, all right, we're watching you very closely. All right, I want you to know that. We're watching you very closely. Every trip you take, guess what? We're tagging it. We're marking it. Okay, and we're doing our own background on you guys to find out how much you're actually spending. Now, Catherine, your Dubai trip. Okay, your Dubai trip. Let me tell you something. For an international trip, 300 people isn't that much. Okay, and you're going to a Muslim country, which is really ironic because they don't preach Christianity in a Muslim country. It's very few and far between. Okay, if it is, it's very regulated and controlled, just like China. Okay, you're not going to go to China and fucking preach religion. Okay, I promise you, Catherine. Yeah, Catherine healed my migraine. One, two, three, out now, Rachel Bone. One, two, three, out now. Get that migraine gone. Damn it. One, two, three, out now. Okay. One, two, three, get Rachel. It's a demon of the migraine. It's a demon of the headache. Okay. Goddamn migraines. Um, Now, Rachel, think of how much money Catherine's spending, right, on these trips. I mean, she goes to Dubai, right? Flies her and John Tolley out. Just just the plane tickets, all right? Anybody just tuning in, welcome. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. And we're talking about Los Angeles cult leader KathrynKrick breaking the bank, literally, okay? Because wherever she's getting her money from, she's not making enough money to fund these trips because they are too expensive. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. I fucking love it, man. I love it. I love it. Hit that like, man. Let me know you're not a troll. But we're talking about Parbs. Is think of the cost, all right? The cost overall with Catherine's lavish trips. I mean, this trip for her and the Gimp cost, I'm guessing, short of 25,000, easily, easily. Dubai, they paid. I'm just saying, say they flew first class, which I think they flew first class because John Tall and Catherine, they're above flying in the back. You know what, Parbs? And you should warn people. You should warn people. You should start warning the churches that you know about. Be like, hey, man, this woman, she got banned from Holland, you guys. She got banned from the Dutch nation because what she did. They called her a quack. They literally called her a quacko. All right? Literally. It's okay. It's okay, Parbs. You can let your church leaders know. No, it's okay. Let me tell you something. Word travels fast in the church. When you tell your church leaders about these scammers coming in, let me tell you something. Word travels like that. It's a niche, right? Religious leaders. It's let me tell you something. They talk, all right. It's like their own little sewing group, all right. Tell them, Parbs. Tell your church leaders. Be like, look, can you please let anybody in Sydney know about this leader that's coming? She's from America. She's a con artist. She's a scammer. Let me tell you something. I guarantee you, Parbs, word will travel so fast. You're going to be like, damn, it got there that quick. I promise you. Talk, Parbs. Let them know. Tell people in Melbourne and let people know. You, you don't think people in Melbourne know people in Sydney? Parbs? For real. Uh, the vacate, send them the one about the vacation costs. Absolutely. Yes, how much they're charging. I would send, man, the anointing video, the KathrynKrick exposed video about how she was anointed by Prophet Dr. Jordavi in Tanzania. I think that's a good one. They definitely need to know how much she's going to charge. Okay. Um, oh, her birthday video where they bowed down to her. Where they bow down to her. I think that one's really, really important, Parbs. That one's really, really important. It's the first of the year. It was her birthday, basically. I think that one is huge. Okay. Um, so yeah, I think that's a good one to throw in there. Keep politics off my channel, man. I just block keep fucking politics. Okay. Keep all fucking politics off my channel. Don't fucking bring it here. Okay. I promise I'll just block you. You want to come in and engage with the chat? That's cool. But we're talking about cult leaders here using the church funds, so-called church funds, to fucking let travel. Okay. Here, not being in touch with it. She's not. No, she's not. That's exactly what she's doing, Parb. She's just taking her local tour and not being in touch with any other church leaders. Yeah, when people were bowing down to her, it really makes those people look weak, right? It makes the people look like they're not reading their Bibles, they're not checking the doctrine. I'm not even Christian. I don't go to church, and I can tell Catherine a fucking mile away that she's a con artist. I don't. You don't see me call Pastor Matt a con artist, no, because he's fucking smart. He's not out there trying to con people. Well, no, no, Parbs, no, wrong, Parbs, no, you're wrong. No, nope, nope. I'm not saying you're wrong in a mean way, but no, word travels fast in this group, Parbs. Let me tell you something, man. It doesn't matter who she doesn't associate with. It's, let me tell you something. It's not who she does associate with, it's who she doesn't associate with that matters. Because let me tell you something, the ones that she doesn't associate with are the ones that we want to know. We want them to know the most. Okay? Because let me tell you something, Catherine doesn't associate with anybody in Australia. The more people that know, right? This is how it's going to work, Parbs. Let me tell you, okay? Just work with me, Parbs. And this is why word of mouth travels fast, okay? You might live in Melbourne or Sydney, right? Well, all you got to do is pick up the phone, make a call to Melbourne, or put a post on Facebook up in the Melbourne area saying, hey, look, I go to church here. This cult leader from America that I know about, she's very dangerous. She's a false leader. This is what she's coming to do. This is when she's going to be here. Can you please warn the other parishioners in your area? Right? We got Facebook, right, Parbs? We got Facebook. Put out a fucking post, Barb. That's all it takes, man. Let me tell you something. Word travels fast. It's word travels so fast, Parbs. It's it's ridiculous. Okay. That's my fucking channel, fucking weirdo. No, it won't be. It won't be, Parbs. I promise. No, it won't be. It won't be hard. Nope. It will not be. Promise you. It won't be. Just, Parbs, all you got to do is put a post up. All right. it's not beyond your reach. Trust me, I promise. I could do it. I could do it easily. It's simple. It'd be so easy for me. I could do it. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas, Parbs. I could make phone calls. I could get with leaders over in Melbourne and make it happen. I promise you, I could. I'm not even there in Australia. They won't. Eggs, and that's what she's trying to do, Parbs, is to connect with these church leaders' followers. Exactly. You think they'd be happy to know that a cult leader's trying to scalp their members? Fuck no. They're gonna be like, no, I don't think so. Not today. Not my watch. Right? You think they'd be happy? Ask yourself that. You think other church leaders would be happy to know some creepy cult leader from America is coming over to try and scam them? Fuck no. They're gonna be like, not here today. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here. Simple as that, Parbs. Simple as that. You're exactly right. They will not be happy to know that an American cult leader is coming to connect with their followers and infect them with their bullshit. Now we're up here, Barbs. We got to think this. Am I against mustaches? No, I just had to shave it, man. You're exactly right. That's all you can do is put the word out. No, I just shaved it, man. I had to get rid of my mustache. It was looking kind of funky, but welcome, Cam. Hit that like and subscribe. We're talking about Los Angeles cult leader KathrynKrick using the money from her so-called fucking church, whatever fucking funds, to fuck you over, basically, in the end, because you know what? She's taking your money. It's your money too, Cam. Diddy wasn't released. Okay, good. Never heard of them. All right, good. All right, good. Hey, what's happening, Scuba Steve? All right, cool. Right on. See you guys. Cam, bye. Goodbye. We're talking about Kathryn using her fucking cult funds and shit to travel with her and the Gimp, right? Um, Dubai specifically, right? What I want to focus on is the Dubai trip because that trip, okay, the Dubai trip for being international, she should have had a lot more people show up, right? She should have had twice the people. It's almost she went in the negative. Parbs, that's the thing. She might go to Melbourne, but it probably won't be till later on. She'll come back and then they're like, oh, ready to go to Melbourne next. So that's with Kathryn. She'll go and then come back and then go back to Melbourne. But either way, Parbs, you got to let people know. Don't not let people know. It's Parbs. Let me tell you something. It's your responsibility. Is this Vanilla Ice? No. Well, no, Parbs, let me tell you something. No, this isn't the trolls. These are just the little fucking dingleberries that hide and sit in their fucking basement and shit and just troll the fucking live feeds and shit and just drop stupid shit in there. But it helps the chat ultimately because it shows engagement, whether the comments are engaging or not. Every time somebody comments, guess what? It just shows positive engagement on the channel. So I don't give a shit if they troll. If they start getting and fucking derogatory and dumb, I just block them, right? Politics, start getting fucking perverted and sick like fucking most of them do. Because most of them at this time are probably sitting and fucking wanking their shit, right? Oh yeah. Yeah. Vanilla Ice. No, man. Read the pinned comment. So that's what we're talking about here. Lean forward. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. DavidETaylor, fucking Dingleberry Deacon, man. Fucking Dingleberry Deacon. What a fucking asswipe, yeah. And you know, Parts, he's been kind of on a hiatus too. I don't know where the fuck he is. He's gone. He went deep into hiding. It's like he curled up and hid himself inside his maxi pad. It's really interesting. I haven't seen him in a month or two. Yeah, he's hiding. He's hiding. Y'all hit that like too when you get in here. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm your host. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Talking about cult leader KathrynKrick, but we just jumped into DavidETaylor and how he's hiding. Let me know you're not a troll, man. Hit that like. Where he is, call around and find out where all the maxi pads are sold out. Yeah, that's how you'll know where DavidETaylor is, because you'll find out all the poise pads are sold out. And that's what'll happen. All the poise pads, you'll be like, there's no poise pads. Well, there's no pads, period, because DavidETaylor came in and bought them all. Who's DavidETaylor? He's a cult leader, man. He's a cult leader. Real degenerate piece of shit, man. I don't know what your deal is here. We talk about religious cult leaders and we look into their criminal activity ultimately. And what we found out was some of them, the most degenerate, dude. Real fuckers. Real pieces of shit, dude. You know, human trafficking. Oh, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, like Scientology. Yeah, I've prank called Scientology, man. I love prank calling Scientology. Fuck yeah. Hey, Rachel, give him my information. No, Rachel, give him my number. No, I fucking love prank calling Scientology, man. Love it. Yeah. I love prank calling Scientology. Hey, bro, check this out. I don't know your fucking screen name. It's fucking hey Jess, evening. Whatever the fuck your screen name is, type in KathrynKrick prank call Scientology. All right. I also have another one. Frank Richardson calls Scientology looking for his wife. Okay. Hit that like and subscribe, man. We talk about cults. We do have fun here. We laugh. Keep racism, sexism, all that other bullshit off my fucking channel. Um, you need your jaw rocked. Oh, right on. Thanks. Am I black? See, here come the trolls. Watch, here come the trolls. Yeah, yeah, no. I've done the moon. Yeah, fucking all kinds of shit. Yeah, yeah. Prank calling Scientology is the fun. The fun though. So, um, that's a lot of fun. And KathrynKrick, what we did one night is called prank called Scientology while KathrynKrick was doing a live. Got Dianetics on the phone. It was perfect timing, dude. Just type in KathrynKrick prank call Scientology. Tom Cruise is. I don't think he is. I know he's in Scientology on the big screen on DavidETaylor show. Oh, Lance. Yeah, Lance. Yeah, when Lance got up on the screen. Yeah. David was so pissed. I bet fucking Joseph got pegged that night for fucking getting me up on the screen. David's like, "Come here, Joseph. You're getting pegged. You let him get up on the screen. God damn it." He was pissed, man. He was pissed. He was pissed, man. He was pissed. I guarantee that. So was Catherine. The day my ass showed up on her screen when I showed up calling her fucking psycho bitch. All of that. Yeah, Joseph got put on maxi pack cleaning duty for 6 months. David's all, Joseph Gimp you're on poise pad duty for the next 6 fucking months, all right? Come clean my maxi pad up right now. Um, but yeah, we talk about religious cults here, man, and we show them no mercy. We really don't. We're tired. I'm not even religious, man. There are a lot of people in here who do believe in God. All right, I I I love God. This is my standpoint. I love God, but I hate the fucking church, man. They're a bunch of fucking criminals, in my opinion. All these fucking pastors out there, they're saying, "Oh, I got this new revelation from God." Yeah, fucking suck it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Fucking prove it, dude. Prove that you have some new revelation that I can't fucking open up the Bible and find myself, all right? Because as far as I know, the Bible's been done, it's written, it's fucking stamped. You can't add or take away to it. Right on. Appreciate it, Eric. Yes, top secret, top priority CIA, FBI, Triple X investigation, satellite pinpointing accuracy. You've been exposed. No, what do we call him? Uh, the crop dusty cardinal. The crop dusty cardinal. Oh man, bald head tutu sleep. Yeah, the crop dusty cardinal. Yeah, yeah. Give the money, you can wash your sins away. Yeah, the welfare doesn't last forever. No, some of these pastors think it does, and and we found out that one of the cult leaders that we've been investigating fucking uses welfare to bring money in. Hmm. Yeah, that ain't chocolate powder coming out of David's ass, man. The fucking crop dusting cardinal, man, who'll fucking walk by and he'll fucking dust out like 20 people. You don't want to go to the story when David's there. Right on, Eric S. Appreciate you, man. Sounding good there for a minute. Have a blessed evening. Right on, right on. Appreciate you being here, man. Have had a weird fucking day and my partner dad showed up out of blue. Like, who the fuck does that? I don't know, Eric. Or I don't know, Jess. Appreciate you being here, though, Eric. Right on, man. Appreciate you being here. Sounded good for a minute. I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to appease to you, Eric S. But okay, cool. Appreciate you being here. Talk about religious cults here, man. Well, we're talking about how Kathryne's basically breaking the bank. All right. So she goes to Dubai, right, Ken? She goes to Dubai. Okay. So Kathryne goes to Dubai. Now think about this, right? If you're going to an international event, it should be a big deal, right? And it wasn't. For Dubai, it was maybe 300 people showed up. Okay. Now think of how expensive that trip was for her and the Gimp. Everybody else paid their way. That there, I'm not saying all of them are Eric S. All right, not all. Eric, trust me, I know some good pastors. Trust me, I do. I commend them for doing the right thing. I do. But the ones that are out there on social media right now, fucking just making a complete shitstorm of it, while taxpayers got to sit by and watch them launder fucking huge amounts of money, dude. I mean, if you're okay with that, by all means, sit by and not say anything. But we have actively filed fraud with some of these organizations, and we have actually gotten responses. Yeah, absolutely. She went into debt on that trip for sure. Because Snarky and the BJs, they had to pay for their own trip, okay? Kathryne and the Gimp, they're gonna pay first class for sure, man. They're flying fucking they're flying first class, man. I priced the tickets to Dubai. Low end was 8 grand, the top end was like 15, 20 grand. First class, man. What they flew, I don't know, but I think United was 8,000, 8,600, right, per person round trip. So figure for the Gimp and Kathryne, that's what, 16 grand right there. Okay. Now that's not counting the hotel. Now the hotel in Dubai, wherever they stayed, it wasn't a 3-star hotel. It wasn't the Lotus Patch Inn, my friend, right? It wasn't the Maheshi Express Inn. Oh yeah. Oh, Eric S. Yeah. Hey, Eric, we watched. Check this out. We watched the cult leader we investigated, brother. We watched him dump about 10 million because his exemption got revoked. We watched him dump about 10 to 15 million in property while his exemption get revoked, and we watched him rebrand his name. We watched it all happen, dude. We watched it all happen, and he's been reported. The IRS knows. Everybody knows, man. It's a complete shitstorm, man. It's we know, Eric, and that's the housing exemption, like Stephen Furtick, Joel Osteen, Dickhead Duplantis, who else? Creflo Dollar, asswipe Kenneth Copeland, the fucking demonic deacon, that piece of shit. You know, they're all playing with a 501c3 like it's their personal fucking sandbox, man, like their personal piggy bank. And there's billions of dollars being laundered, billions of dollars being embezzled by religious leaders. That's facts. Estimated 84 billion embezzled this year from religious leaders, man. Let that sink in. Robert Morris, yeah, look at Robert Morris. They lost 20% membership and ties within the last few months just because that lady came forward and said he was touching me. That's all it takes. And I urge anybody and everybody, man or woman, if you've been abused by these religious leaders, you need to come forward and talk about it. You need to put it on the fucking blast. This is enough. We're done with this shit. Enough of the fucking diddling in the churches. Enough of these pastors using the fucking church as a shield. I'm going to use the shield as a church and a sword because you know what? 12-year-olds, they're just, you know what? That, and here's the thing. Robert Morris, it's fucking disgusting. Nope. No, fuck that. I put him on blast. No, fuck him, Eric. Fuck him. No, I'm a taxpayer, dude. Life sign, hella fay. What up? I like it, man. Ball sack feet stink. Goodbye. Fucking whack ass. When you have a fucking stupid name like that, no, no, Eric, I'll fucking name drop these pieces of shit. I don't care. You know what? Because they're public figures. Hey, Eric, you see these on the wall? Those are fucking cease and desist from supposed fucking church leaders. Yeah, Robert Touch Morris, exactly. Those are cease and desist trying to shut us down, man. I'm like, fuck these pieces of shit. They ain't shutting me down. No way. Sue me. Sue me. That's what I've told them. Sue me. Bring it. I'm ready. You want to sue me? Guess what? Every time I've asked them to sue me, You know what they do? They don't, because I can guarantee every one of these people that have tried to shut me down with a cease and desist, they won't sue me because they don't want me having their financial records. Because you know what I'd do? I'd scan every single fucking piece and I would publish it on social media, and they know that because I've told them that's what I would do. I don't have shit to hide. I'm not laundering money. I'm not fucking running a trafficking operation. Most of these crazy religious leaders, man, they're doing a lot of shady shit with the money. Can you countersue though? No, I wouldn't even countersue, Landon. It wouldn't even be worth my time. It wouldn't. It, honestly, for them, it costs them more money to send those cease and desist out to me. Hmm. It costs them money. Yep. If they, hang on, my dog wants out of his kennel. He wants to stay up with me. I'll be right back. Come on, buddy. Come hang out. Come on. Come on back. Come on. Come hang out, buddy. Come here. Come here, my guy. Come here. I got you. All right, come here, buddy. All right, sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, where were we? Yeah. So yeah, no, we try to smoke. Like, here's the thing, Landon. Right. What we definitely try to focus on here is look at the financial crimes. Right. What are they using to get over? Money. Um, I gotta make. Sorry, instead of gaming now, it's winner lost. Yeah, and the thing is what do these people thrive on? Free tax money, right? They use the 501c3, right? They use their tax exemption. They use the church as a shield and as a sword at the same time. Like, hey, we're these. You know what these represent? These cease and desist, free speech, free fucking speech. Imagine a church trying to shut down free speech, something they thrive on. Something they thrive on. I've got emails and all this other bullshit from church, these cult leaders, death threats saying they could say that shit because they're prophets and apostles under religious free speech. Well, there's no such thing as religious free speech in America. Free speech is free speech. In the shadows, it's shame currency can corrupt like that. And you know what? It doesn't bother me, Landon, Cody. I've put my face out here. The last collier called me out by name, said God was going to kill me if I didn't repent for talking about him. I'm like, fuck out of here. Fuck you. Do it. A newsflash, God's going to get us all in the end. Yeah. And here's the thing that you guys that are new, hit that like and subscribe, first of all. I'm not going to let these guys intimidate me. That's what they're so used to, right? These cult leaders, these religious leaders are so used to power intimidation. All you got to do is fucking stand up to them because most of them are fucking pushovers. They use the church as a sword and a shield. They use it to fight and they use it as a shield. They use it, it's a double edged sword for them. They can use it however they want. And it's disgusting. We got to sit back and watch it happen. Robert Morris, I mean, that fool's asking for more fucking money. Who does that? Who does that? Dude's accused of fucking pedophilia, and he's like, "Oh, I want more money from my church." No, fuck that. The money in that church is gonna dry up, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, why'd all the money dry up?" Well, because your fucking pastor, he's a pedophile. That's why. Because he's a fucking pedo. That's why. That's why Gateway Church and any other church that's been doing this shit under the radar and using the 501c3 as a shield and sword. Guess what? Time's up. Time's up. We're tired of it. You know, the thing is, but we do talk about God here, right? We do talk about God. The fact that they use God, this is some of the most manipulative tactics to get to somebody, use somebody's fucking faith to fuck them over, man. That's fucked up, dude. And we talk about God here. We talk about how he's ultimately in control of everything. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Kenneth Copeland, wouldn't put it past him. We talk about God here. We talk about God. We do too talk about God. Just right now, we're talking about KathrynKrick. We got way sidebarred. What I wanted to talk about was how she's breaking the bank to fund her lavish trip. I did some work for a pastor, and this guy had a Rolls Royce in his garage. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. There's got to be a tax. Yep, exactly. People seeking spirituality and anything invisible as core can get manipulated, and I hate seeing it. I do too. I do too. These guys are bullies. That's what they are. They're spiritual bullies. DavidETaylor, Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen, Robert Morris. They have basically bullied their way into their position, and once they're in that position, they use that position to for personal gain. And it's, I mean, you're these people are abusing a being that's invisible to us that we can't see. Imagine that. Yeah, when you see a rich pastor, guess what? Something's up. Something's up. When you see a rich pastor, something's wrong. Yeah, mega evil inside the community, finding and feeding off people's. Yeah, yeah. It's bad news, man. It's bad news what's going on. Yeah, raising our taxes. They should raise the tax the churches and then force the money into the community for programs. Exactly. Right? Like the shit that KathrynKrick's doing. Like, why do we gotta subsidize for her bullshit? Why do we gotta pick up her fucking bill for her lavish vacations? This is ridiculous, man. This is what we talk about on this channel. This is bullshit. Corruption, man. The we the taxpayers got to pick up for the shitty end of the stick. 86 billion. Yeah. America being bullied by its own church, and that's what I find really ironic about it, Odie, right? The IRS issues the tax exemptions, but when it comes time to investigate, I'm like, oh, we don't want to touch them because they're the church. No, fuck these guys, dude. Fuck them. No, fuck that. No, Scientology, guess what? The IRS needs to pull its head out of their ass and just go and fucking investigate Scientology, man. I'm a deacon in one of the churches. Pay 99% of the time, the funds can barely pay the bills. See, Eric S., and that's understandable. That's understandable. I get it. Some churches are like that. It's barely manageable, right? And I always said if I was going to give to a church, I would volunteer my time, man. I'd go mow the fucking lawn or something, man. I think so too. Medical technology, right? Do you see the IRS employees owe 50 million in back taxes? No fucking way. Must be nice. Must be nice. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Hey, hit that like and subscribe if you're new. We're talking about Los Angeles cult leader KathrynKrick breaks the bank to fund her lavish lifestyle. Ease the burden of your medical care. I got medical care. Yep. Yep. DavidETaylor literally bought Nelly's old shitty mansion. Be good, Eric S. Be good. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, in David's case, he's actually asking for more time on it. Okay. David's asking for more time on his case. He's asking for more time. But again, KathrynKrick, I mean, Kathryn, how are you paying your bills at the end of the day, right? You got that condo. You got that condo in Beverly Hills. You're traveling all over the place. You're not working a regular job. Your book sales. I know you're not selling millions of dollars worth of books, so you're getting funded from somewhere else, right? Where are you getting funded from, Kathryn? Jor Davy? Is the other David Airy guy funding you? Exactly. The church always asks for money, yet they've always got money to sue and fund the pedophilia laws. Exactly. And again, the cease and desist back here, failed seventh audit and can't account for damn 867 billion. Doesn't surprise me, but again, politics. Let's keep it off here. We'll talk about the church embezzling 86 billion. I'd like to know where that 86 billion dollars went. 86 billion the church leaders, religious leaders in America estimated, ape, estimated 86. Okay, Let that sink in for a second. 867 billion, that's fucking pocket change of the Pentagon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's fucking whatever the fuck they do with it. That's to be expected with the Pentagon. I get it. But for church leaders, just in 1 year, 86 billion, bro? That's a lot of fucking money, dude. And that's ape. Dude, the church is the very basic institution of America, bro. Think about it. It's one of the foundations of America. The church, religion, God, right? It's fucking written into our Constitution and Bill of everything. It's written into our entire fucking our democracy. It's written in there. God's written into it. Yeah, Catherine probably spent at least 100K on masking tape for her phone tripods. Yeah, yep. Her fucking phone tripod. She's like, I better get some more masking tape because you know what? I'm just too fucking cheap to go buy a tripod. Like that was honestly some of the cheapest shit I've ever seen, Ken. Honestly, like she makes that kind of money. So how many years do you think or enemies be chained? You know what? Do you think the immunity of the church can degrade? Yeah, I think the immunity of the church will degrade over time. I think we're seeing it happen right now. Honestly, I don't think we'll fully see it degrade in our time, but you're in Europe, certain parts of Europe, your religion's already dead. And I have friends over there who tell me all the time, like, dude, your religion's dead here. Nobody goes to fucking church anymore. If most churches, like in Holland and Netherlands, are being converted into apartment buildings and clubs. That eventually will happen in America once people start to wake up and be like, this is all bullshit. People are waking up. I think it's happening right now, Landon. It's just time. It's just time, right? Maybe in the next generation or two it'll happen, but I don't think I'll see it. I think we are starting to see it right now, though. I think it's degrading right now, especially with that big blow like Robert Morris. Can we get setup tour? Setup tour. KK low AK. I do know of Nordic churches just being heavy rock band. You know, and we've been called punks and shit like that. So we already have. We want to start a church called International House of Punk, but it's you got to dress like full punk regalia. You got to the whole style, everything. You got to show up like punk rocked out, studded jackets, fucking tatted up, mohawk, the works, everything, the works, like full punk regalia. Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, the stream setup. Um, I have one on my channel. Right now, I'm just shooting from my phone. Yeah, International House of Pingo Punks. That's what it's gonna be. International House of Pingo. Um, hang on, Claire. Let me see some here. Okay, Claire, you're 14. I can't have you on my channel. Oh, okay. It's on your sister's account. Okay. Yeah, I can't have your sister on my channel. I'm sorry. It clearly says that she's 14. I can't have it. So yeah, gotta go, dude. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. My channel's set to not made for kids. It clearly says your sister's 14. Gotta go. Sorry. Yep. Was Catherine part of a church? Um, hey, Landon, I'm level one. I'm level one. Yeah, I got a tune back in like fucking 90 fucking one or something. I can't remember. By Joyce. Can't remember Joyce. Joyce was her name. Joyce was her name. Yeah. No, Joyce was her name. I forget her name though. I can't remember her last name. Joyce was her name. But that's not we're not talking about that. Um, Catherine, she was part of a little Baptist church up in New York, but no, not anymore. Once, so her whole story is she went from New York, then she moved to LA to be a dance singer and actor. She failed, um, and then she went to Tanzania and got anointed by Prophet Dr. George Davy, and now she's a prophet all of a sudden. In that order, in that order. So there's really no lineage of to how, when you look at the videos of Kathryn and how she was anointed, it's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. It's absolutely ridiculous. You watch it and you be like, this chick is just fucking psycho. Yeah. Um, but yeah, she's spent a lot of money, everybody. Yeah. Love at First Kiss got rejected. Cougars.com failed, right? She failed. She takes her music videos down because we were laughing at them so much. I wish I would have recorded those, man. I wish I would still have those because I wouldn't care. I would have them up on my channel just because they were so trashy and they were worth a laugh. You couldn't laugh at those. You could laugh at those a million times and still not, it wouldn't be enough because the videos are so horrible. And you could tell it's super, everything is just auto-tuned. You know, she goes to Yosemite, drinks out of a fucking nasty ass river full of water, fucking beaver piss water. Trying to get some Giardia water. Um, into the Landon. I don't think I'll keep. You know, I don't want to talk about the music industry. Yeah, no. You know what parts? I think she's doing Botox. I think she's doing Botox. I think it's Botox for her. I really do. I think it's Botox, and eventually the Botox, we'll see it. We'll see the Botox start to sag. I think we're already starting to see it a little bit, not fully, but a little bit. It's going to be the Botox that slips first, not the plastic surgery. John Tolly Botox. uh, John Tolly Botox. John Tolly Gimp. John Tollywood. John Talica. Man, if you're a cult leader, man, don't let us fall and find out who you are. Because we're going to come up with a lot of names for you guys. Like KathrynKrick. What do we got? Shit. Pill popping prophetess. The pinpoint pupil prophetess. Beverly Pills prophetess. The kooky crickster. Yeah. John Talica. I like that one the best. John Talica. That one's my favorite. Yeah. John Talica's the best. I think Javi had given her that one. Yeah, KathrynKrick. Well, she's a crook, all right. That's for sure. She's a crook, man. I don't know if you could be more of a crook than Kathryn is. Cocaine Cardinal. Crackhead Cardinal. Oh man, yeah. And when you watch her, right? When you watch Kathryn, you see, you could see the substance abuse working through her, man. It's real interesting. And being an addict, fucking, and watching it happen in real time, you're like, whoa, dude, those drugs work like that, and they do. You could watch Kathryn. I mean, most of the time it's just up for her. She's on that fucking incline on the roller coaster that's going up, but it's almost like it's just going fast up, really fast upwards, right? There is no slow down time for Kathryn. Um, yeah, the nose powder prophetess. Um, Whatever she's doing though, again, we've talked about this earlier on too. It's exasperating her mental health condition, whatever it is, whatever that mental health condition is. It's exasperating it and it's making it worse for her. Um, and we know that. We've talked about it. There's specialists and doctors and nurse practitioners on the channel that have said, yeah, you can't be doing drugs when you have mental health conditions that are undiagnosed. Why? Because it's like adding gas to a fire. You just don't do it. Kathryn's all, hold my holy water. Watch me. I'll do it. I mean, Kathryn, really, really think about this, Kathryn. Say how ridiculous her demands are to do an event at their venue. That's that would be nice. That would be nice because ultimately that's what it's going to take to shut her down, man. But the thing is, though, too, Ken, if you really look at it, nobody's inviting her back. Nobody's inviting her back. Not in America. She's either being invited as a guest by or putting on her own shows, but she's not being invited back to many churches, man. Not that I can tell or not that I know of. She's got to pay for her own path because I think she's burned all her bridges. Okay, there you go, buddy. You all good, bud? I mean, imagine going to a church, right? Imagine going to a church and then burning every bridge that you cross, man. You burn every bridge that you cross. That's what Kathryn's doing with all her shit shows. Because Kathryn, she doesn't know. Kathryn doesn't know how to maintain a relationship with anybody. With a man, with her parents. She's made it real clear about how she feels she's so special and above everybody. Yeah, the touch not the anointed bullshit, that needs to stop. They need to start giving these pastors and preachers titles and offices that put them on a pedestal above everybody to where they think they're untouchable, because as we're witnessing with P. Diddy, that stupid fuck. I just don't get it. Let's go off the other side here. P. Diddy. Let's use that stupid fuck for an example, okay? P. Diddy is using third-party callers and all this other bullshit to witness tamper while he's in federal fucking prison. And they know the fucking calls are monitored and all this other bullshit, but they do it anyways. He thinks he's above the law. It's like Kathryn. Kathryn thinks she's above everybody. That's why she's done what she's done, is because she's been set on this pedestal, told she's special by everybody else in her life. The concept is widely understood out of context. It's not surprised the phrases get abused. Yeah. Yeah. And Kathryn abuses all the phrases. She knows exactly what she's doing. Kathryn's a master manipulator, Ken. She's a master manipulator. And anybody that's caught in her path that isn't questioning her, you need... You all right, dude? Hey, you good? Well, Marley's fucking rolling around on the floor like they're doing the Homer Simpson things, like woo woo woo. Lost train of thought. What was I saying, Ken? Why speak of the family like this and out the mother? Why? Because the family's partly responsible, Dawson Lewis. Don't you think the parents should be responsible for monitoring their daughter's mental health growing up? We know who the family is. We know exactly who they are. I've tried to contact them. I've left messages and told them, like, look, you need to stop your daughter. Are we talking about Diddy, Dawson, or are we talking about KathrynKrick? With P. Diddy fucked up. What a stupid shit. P. Diddy's an idiot. Again, these people think they're above the law, just like KathrynKrick. KathrynKrick thinks she's above the law, and she thinks she's not going to get caught for what she's doing. Eventually everybody gets caught, man. Buy NVIDIA stocks. Yeah, no, I don't buy stocks. I'll go play craps if I want to fucking lose money. Don't be posting dumb shit on my channel either. Yeah, with Diddy. I mean, even P. Diddy. Yeah, fuck. P. Diddy. Stupid fuck. Can't believe that guy, man. Well, I can. That's just, again, what happens when you think you're untouchable, man. Same thing's happening with KathrynKrick. She thinks she's untouchable. She thinks nobody can get to her. She thinks that she is the apostle and the prophet and chosen. She's very much made that clear when her last live stream, in one of her videos, not her last live stream, but one of her videos, she's made it real clear that she's above everybody and that she was treated special and that she's going to continue to act that way because she was taught that way. Yeah, her parents influenced her future, man. Her parents influenced her future. The thing is is Gordy and Diane, they shouldn't even have had kids at that age. I'm sorry. They were fucking pretty old, in my opinion. But they did. Yeah, otherwise we're ignoring important details. We've talked about Gordy and Diane before. And what we think, this is just me personally, I think Kathryn hates her mom. I really do. I think she hates her mom. I think she is a daddy's girl. We all think this. Most of us think this. She's a daddy's girl, hates her fucking mom, and she would put mom and dad against each other. You can really see there's an amount of discomfort between mom and dad and Kathryn when you watch certain videos of them. Mom and dad and Kathryn, they don't look comfortable together at all. Not at all. You can watch interviews of them, and Kathryn's like, right, mom? Right? And she's like, yeah. I really do think Kathryn growing up was abusive to her parents. And she's still abusive to people, passive aggressive abusive too. Which is why, in my opinion, she doesn't have a man. Because she's so passive aggressive, just narcissistic and sociopathic that no man's going to put up with her shit. Except Jean-Tal. Jean-Tal's the only man that's going to put up with her shit. Ken. Hey, Ken. The Gimp is the only one. Keep flapping those meat flaps. I will. Austin Norris, thanks for stopping in, man. You helped the channel out by stopping, so appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate you being here. Your mom has some meat flaps that are bigger than DavidETaylor's fucking skin mark maxi pad stains. Passive aggressive people suck, yeah. Oh, I love passive aggressive people. Austin Norris. Austin Chuck Norris. I didn't even fucking taint Chuck Norris's name. Anyways. Welcome to the chat, Austin Norris. Appreciate you being here. Talking about KathrynKrick being a con artist and using her church funds to fly around the world on a lavish vacation, man. And you're like, oh, I'm going to pray for her. I'll give her my last fucking dollar and I'll starve. You probably would. You'd probably give some shitty cult leader your last dollar and starve, huh? Wouldn't you, Austin Norris? If we're talking about is shitty cult leaders here. You follow KathrynKrick? I highly recommend that you don't. What you should do is fucking read your Bible and... she's still venue hopping. She's going to another venue this week, dude. Yeah. She's still venue hopping. She has to. She has to. Because Kathryn... I don't know how she's maintaining her following anymore like this, man. Honestly. How is she maintaining her following anymore like this, venue hopping the way she is? Blows my fucking mind, right? Because you're losing people every time you move venues. But either way, whatever's happening with her and her venues, it's costing her a lot of money. It's costing a lot of money. Then she's traveling on top of that. And again, those trips aren't cheap, everybody. Kathryn's not flying cheap. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody will write a rental contract for her. No, I think you're right, Ken. I think you're right. I don't think anybody will write a rental contract for her. Everybody's like, fuck, no, I write no rental contract for you. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? She's trash. She's trashy, man. I mean, imagine writing a rental contract for KathrynKrick, dude. Imagine what it would say. She'd probably have to have something in there talking about the anointing. It'd probably say the anointing like I am the anointed one like 20 fucking times in the first paragraph. And then at the very end, the anointed one. Read the pinned comment, Chris P. Bacon. Read the comment. Read the pinned comment, man. Hey, everyone. I just tuned in. What's the topic tonight? Because I'm fucking trolling all the fucking live stream chats and I don't know what anybody's fucking talking about. Because I just got my head up my ass. Read the pinned comment, man. Read the pinned comment, please. That's what we talk about here. People are fucking have gone just haywire in the church because everybody stopped reading the fucking Bible, man. It's ridiculous. Everybody jumps in. Hey, what's the topic tonight? Why don't you read the chat, man? Oh, are you Chris? My bad. My bad, dude. We're talking about KathrynKrick. My bad. Sorry, dude. My apologies, dude. Because some trolls pop in like, hey, what's the topic tonight? I'm like, hey, man, read the fucking pinned comment. So when I do these lives like this, I put a comment in there. But we're talking about KathrynKrick's trip to Dubai, dude. Uh, um, we're talking about her trip to Dubai. Chris, dude, those trips aren't cheap, brother. Dude, the trips to Dubai, dude, that shit had to have cost her 25 grand for her and a Gamp, man. It wasn't cheap. They're not flying cheap, man. They're flying top notch, fucking mile high type shit, man. Like if they're flying UAE, like United Arab Emirates, fuck, dude, I wouldn't want to know how much money it costs then. If they flew UAE, dude, you're paying 15 grand a ticket. Yeah, ain't no lie, Dubai, bye bye. It is. And she takes a picture. I know exactly where she took the picture from. That fucking huge ass fucking casino that they built. It's like, I know exactly where the fuck she was. I know what she was doing. I know where the fuck she was. Um, it was a complete, it was a complete fuck you to everybody that donated money to her this last year. Her and John Tall just went on this nice lavish trip to fucking Dubai, man. People need to wake up to these people, to these grifters, man, to these religious leaders. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I mean, I wish I could just fucking grift off of people and be like, hey, I'm going to go to Dubai now. Hey, everybody, thanks for all the money. I'm supposed to be helping the local community, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to Dubai, and you know what? I'm going to go to Dallas next, and then after that, I'm going to motherfucking Australia, okay? I'm going to an exotic trip to Australia. Me and the Gimp are going. I'm only paying for me and her. The Snarky and the BJs, they have to pay their own way, okay? Because we can't pay for them, okay? We don't pay for this, the BJs, okay? It would be nice if KathrynKrick would put some of that money back to the community. Catherine, do you ever tune? I know you tune in the channel, man. I know you do because you want to know what we're saying about you always. Always want to know what we're saying. So she's stealing people's money from other countries and committing it. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's what we're talking about, Ken. Yeah, no, dude, that's what we're talking about. Nah, international money laundering, dude. International tax fraud. Yeah, yeah. And here's the thing, Ken. Some of these African pastors are coming back to America with American money and buying these multi-million-dollar mansions, bro. Guess what they're setting up? Trafficking operations, man. Make more money. Human trafficking is big. Let me tell you, drug war ain't shit. Okay, the drug war, trash, done. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. If our government focused their efforts on human trafficking, oh my god, they would make an incredible amount of fucking money. Not drugs. Drugs ain't shit, man. Drugs are. We're always gonna have drugs. I can agree with you, Mohammed. No, international tax fraud. Yeah, it's tax fraud. The international money laundering. Guess what? That's international tax fraud. And Mohammed, I'll agree with you because I fucking used to love doing cocaine, man. I won't bullshit there. Yeah, cocaine's fun if it's good, right? If it's trashy fucking blow and stepped on it, fucking sucks. Sucks. Trust me, I've done trashy blow. But yeah, we're talking about cult leaders here tonight. Welcome, Mohammed. Um, but yeah, no, and that's what it's called is bulk cash smuggling, Ken. What they do is like, say Catherine can take a fucking cashier's check, 10, 20 grand over to Jor Davy, right? Because 10 or 20 grand doesn't show up on a fucking x-ray, right? On a check. Catch it? That's how they do it. Kenneth Copeland and all these other assholes that have these jets, guess what? That's how they smuggle bulk cash overseas. Where they don't have to go through customs. They just get on their private jet and they're gone. Bye. I got my own flight manifest. I don't have to get checked by customs. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this because I'm private jet, whatever, whatever, yada, yada, yada. That's how they do it. See ya. I don't do Illuminati here, man. I don't do Illuminati. You want to do that on another channel? That's cool. We talk about religious culture, human trafficking operations. Don't bring that here, okay? I do know enough about the Illuminati that I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because it's just It's a dead end fucking rabbit hole, man. Just like some of the pieces of shit we talk about here. It's a dead end. Like, there's no, on some of these operations, guess what? There's no head to cut off. Yeah, no politics, man. No politics. No politics, no conspiracy. I'm not saying the Illuminati is a conspiracy theory, but at the end of the day, some of these snakes, there's no fucking head, dude. There's whose head are you gonna fucking cut off, man? When you get down a fucking prostitution ring and you find out there's politicians involved, whose head are you gonna cut off? Nobody's, because they're all fucking juiced in, man. Right? That's what we say here. If our politicians, right? Why we don't do politics here? Because if our politicians had their heads unfucked, we wouldn't be talking about these churches embezzling $86 million fucking dollars this year. Yep, we won't cover it here. I don't give a shit about politics. I don't. I have a sign. I have a sign in my yard that says "Fuck them both 2024," right? And it's right in front of a school bus stop where it picks up the fucking the kindergartners and like the early middle schoolers and shit. Yeah, you're right, Mohammed. You're dead on. When you have money and power, you can do anything good and bad. Exactly. Oh, you like my cup, Dickies? Yeah. So yeah, don't do politics here, man. I respect everybody's opinion on voting. I really do. I think people should vote. And if you're a taxpayer, you should vote. Absolutely. I really didn't support voting. I've very rarely do I vote. But I really don't like voting because at the end of the day, if our politicians were unfucked, we wouldn't be having this conversation, man. We wouldn't be, the church wouldn't be embezzling money, and the politicians wouldn't be scared to prosecute the church for fear of losing votes. That's why we don't see prosecution with the church. Votes. That's it. Votes. And let me tell you something, politicians, they'll go into churches and they'll fucking try to scout members, man, try to gain votes from the fucking followers. Fucking scumbags, man. That's why I don't like politicians, because they're some of the greediest, scummiest cocksuckers on the face of the fucking planet, man. They say one thing and do another, just like these fucking cult leaders, right? It's like DavidETaylor. He's all, hey, you know what? We're going to do the Convoy of Miracles, but you know what? We're going to build this stage first, but you know what? We're also going to do this and buy all these properties, but fuck everybody else. We're not going to pay our bills, okay? I mean, imagine being P. Diddy, having all that money, and just his crash fucking happened like that, man. Instantly. Eventually, this shit will stop, right? More people need to come out. More people need to come out. If people are being abused by their church leaders, man or woman, I don't care if your leader's a church, your church leader's a man or a woman, you're being abused by them, you need to speak up about it, okay? We're here. We're standing behind you 100%. We're not going to let these guys fucking bully you around. Trust me. They try to bully you, let us know. We'll fucking take care of it. We don't even got to read. We don't have to do anything. Okay? Trust me. We've got death threats, phone calls, emails, all of it. All the above. You know what these fucks haven't done yet is come a fucking inch near me. None of us. Nor will they. Why? Because they're more scared of us than we are of them. They're, honestly, Kat said it the best. They pay for you not talking about what they don't want you to talk about. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it is, Muhammad. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Yeah. Kat Kerr's a fucking scam artist too, man. And in America, this only happens in America too, Muhammad. It really does. It only does this type of behavior and this type of like religiosity, I guess is how you say it, religiosity. Like this type of religious hysteria and psychosis, like religious psychosis, happens here in America, man. And it's some of it worries me sometimes, because you have people saying out there, "Oh, I'm a radicalized Christian. I'm a radical Christian." Oh, Cat. Okay, Cat Williams. Oh, here, Marley. Hang on. Here, I'll help you up, buddy. Come here. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I put my dog in his chair. Hang on. I could too. Yeah. Cat Williams. But Kat Kerr's a scumbag too. She's a con artist, Kat Kerr. Um, they pay you for not talking about what they don't want you to talk about. Yeah, yeah. And KathrynKrick's an anomaly, man. She is. She's kind of a mystery, I guess. Um, there's definitely some signs that she's displaying of abuse. If I were the devil, yeah. And it's unfortunate too that this happens in America, because at the end of the day, the taxpayers are left to pick up the shit end of the stick, man, and it sucks, dude. It sucks. We got to sit by and pay our taxes day in and day out, and we got to sit back while other people don't. And they're like, "Oh well, we're the church, and God says it's cool, so we don't gotta worry about paying our taxes." All right. It, it says in our Constitution we're to protect religious institutions, which we do. Fuck, we protect the shit out of them. It doesn't say we can't tax them, man. It doesn't say we can't tax them. And we've talked about taxing the church here. It's highly controversial. People are like, oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, is it really? I don't think so. I don't think so. It needs to be a fair tax all the way across the board. Everybody's got to pay it. There's no bitching. There's no complaining. And everything needs to be on the books and open to the public for examination. There's got to be accountability with this. It's got to stop. Catherine, and we're talking specifically about you. This shit's got to stop, Catherine. You think you're not going to be held accountable to all the money that you've been taking in and spending? No, you're going to answer for it eventually. I promise you. Just more people need to start asking her where the hell the money's going. That would be my first question. Hey, where's all the money going, Catherine? You're claiming to take in all this money. You're going to these lavish places. Well, how are you getting all this money? Who's paying for these first class tickets? These 5-6 star hotels. Yeah, and you know, Muhammad, yin and yang, right? You can't have one without the other. If there's bad, there's definitely should be good too. I definitely believe there's good. And, you know, I'm hoping what we do here does open some people's eyes up. I know we've helped people. It's a handful of people, but we have helped people. And there are people that watch that haven't been ready to tell their stories yet. And whenever they're ready, they can come tell them. We're here to listen. We've got a lot of good testimonies about people's experiences within these religious cults, and they're extremely powerful. And you hear that most of these people are good. They're good people, very smart, very intelligent, very intuitive. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Got the daywalker in the house. Daywalker. Chris Calm. I was thinking about that, Chris. My Uncle Jake called you a daywalker. Good dude. That was the fucking funniest thing I heard all fucking day when Uncle Jake called you a daywalker. I was like, no fucking way, Uncle Jake. He's like, yeah, he's a daywalker. I was like, oh, so he's a hybrid. And I was thinking, all I could think of is that fucking part from Blade Trinity where fucking Dr. Vance walks in and Blade's all strapped to the chair, right? And he hits him with the fucking, with the Thorazine or some shit like that to make him compliant and shit. So yeah. See the South Park episode? Send me the episode and I'll watch it, bro. Yeah, Ginger General's here. Oh, that's where he gets it from, is that episode. Okay. He calls you a daywalker. Fucking love it, bro. It's so funny, dude. He's like, yeah, he's a daywalker. It's fucking... yeah, the Ginger General. It's the Jihad Ginger General. Ginger General Jihad. I know, that's what I'm going to put on my phone now, Chris. It's going to be the Ginger General or Daywalker. The one I have on my phone for Chris Com, it's that guy that's a 00 agent. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find the picture for Chris Com. It's fucking funny. Real shit. Real shit. Check this shit out. I gotta do it without showing his number here. Hang on. Hang on. It's fucking funny. Let's see here. Hang on. Hey, you guys want to see? You guys want to see Chris Com? Look at Chris Com. His twin. And true story. True story. That guy was like, he was wanted. He was working all kinds of crazy sides, man. He was working all kinds of crazy sides. Like he was a bounty on his head by all kinds of agencies, man. Because he was, yeah. And the thing is, his Uncle Jake did a face swap. And I was like, hey, how'd that work out? He's like, yeah, not much difference. He's like, he was like, it was almost like a fucking perfect fit. I was like, I kind of figured it would be. Yeah, it is. It's scary how much they look alike. I'm like, Chris, are you sure that's not you, bro? uh, Methane bomb right on. Hey, methane bomb. Hey, ask David for a maxi pad. He might square you away, okay? Just in case you sharded, okay? But yeah, he does. He looks General Ginger General right there. All right, so KathrynKrick, kooky crickster. She's the kooky crickster. I should break out the banjo and start fucking. We can make up a song about Kathryn. make up the fucking. We'll make up a banjo boogie about Kathryn. We'll call it the Snarky Snark fucking slay. The Snarky Snark hoedown. We'll call it the Snarky Snark and the BJ hoedown. Snarky and the hoedown. Snarky BJ's hoedown. We'll call it Snarky and the BJ's hoedown. Riley's like, no, you don't know how to play the banjo yet. He's like, I don't think that's a good idea. Kathryn's like, hey, that's a good idea. David's like, hey, that's a really good idea. That play a song about Kathryn. Don't talk about me. David's got to be loving this life right now because we haven't really been paying him much attention. He's got to be loving life right now. He's like, fuck, finally Rich fucking let me take a break. I can take a breather now. And I don't got to deal with his bullshit anymore. Come here. I got you. Come here. There you go, bud. Yeah, Snarky and the BJs. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The BJs, they got to pay for their own way when they travel with Kathryn. Kathryn's not going to pay for the BJs to go anywhere. She's only going to pay for her and a Gamp. Her and a Gamp only, man. Her and a Gamp only got that two-way ticket. No brakes for the land blimp. Okay. Yeah, and with David, I was banging my head earlier trying to figure out like where's he been? Where has he been? Is he sick? Did he get sick? Did she get sick? Or did he get sick? Did his lawyers tell him to shut the fuck up? Or worst case scenario, did fucking St. Peter call him to the pearly gates? I don't want that to happen. As far as I know, nothing has been updated on the case. He got told to pow down. I think he did, man. Chris, something's telling me too, like, maybe his lawyers told him to shut the fuck up. Especially after the death threats. I think so too. He fucked up that night. I think so too. his his lawyers got that shit pretty much the next day, dude. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Dude, he was so pissed, bro. It's, uh, yeah, nothing's been updated. Nothing's updated. Nothing's updated on the court docket. It's everything's still the same. He's actually for the one down in Florida. He's asked for another extension of time, dude. He's asked for another extension of time. Well, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Like, why would you be so dumb? That dude, that's the thing, Ken. That's the thing. But no, no. Here's the thing. That night we were doing a KathrynKrick interview. He didn't think we were watching, but we went back and checked it, and I was like, oh shit, I need to grab this. It was too late by that time. Like by the time he tried to put it on private, and you know what? Let me see if he still has it set or if he's actually deleted the video. Because if he's deleted the video, I'll know. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you guys if he's deleted the video. It was around August 30th. Let me see here. Because he did. So that was... Give me a second here. Let me find it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, he still got it set to private. He still got it private. It looks like he still got it set to private. This video is private. Yeah, he's a telephone pole. Remember, he's probably got a telephone pole shoved up his ass. Yeah, that's the only telephone pole he's got is the one up his fucking rectum. Yeah, let me double check here. Yeah, it's still set to private. See, this video is private, so he doesn't want that video hidden. Right now, if he's a prophet and this falls under religious freedom of speech, I've told him to put the video back up. Yeah, unlimited power. Yeah, I'm sure fucking unlimited power. And another thing I was kind of thinking too, like, man, what if he got arrested? What if his ass got fucking arrested and we just don't know it? What if we just don't know it yet? What if his ass got shacked up? The powers that be saw that video and they're like, can't do that. I know this hair. Well, and it's usually a mohawk. KG, it is. It's usually a mohawk. See, yeah, it's out of fucking whack today. I'm glad it stands up on end though. It's starting to style up, so that's good. But thanks for being here, KG30. Appreciate you. You need to repent also, okay? Because God gonna get you. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Never confess until they're caught. Yeah, and David will never confess either. He ain't ever. I took a shower earlier, but I do like to take baths because my joints hurt. I am God. The fuck out of here. What in the 2002 Smash Mouth is this? We're talking about religious cult leader KathrynKrick using her fucking cult funds to travel lavishly, man. Badu Khan. We're talking about. You give your money to a church, yeah. If they are not transparent with the money, guess what? You should start asking fucking questions, all right? Just a little word to the wise. Some people have a big problem with asking their church leaders where the fuck the money's going for some ungodly known reason, right? It's almost, yeah, calling people fags and pussies and death threats and shit. Like, come on, he fucked up. Yeah, see, Chris, and that's Chris. You know who I talked to, bro. Dude, I passed that shit all the way up, bro. I did. And I told those people to sort it out. I was like, you guys fucking sort it out, man. I know what I heard. And y'all put Charles Manson in prison, and he technically never killed anybody, never did anything. So all he did was sanction some fucking murders, and you guys put him in prison. So you guys fucking slice it how you want. Yeah. Because that's a hate organization, bro. I'm sorry. And the government has ways of labeling organizations as hate groups. They do. Like, no, that's a fucking hate group. They're no longer a Christian organization. That is a hate group based off the language coming out of it. They can. They can do that. They is they. Yeah. It's like he called me a fag, a pussy, and death threats all in the same fucking rant. It's like, okay, yeah, something got to him. And Chris, let me tell you something. You know what it was, dude? You know what it was, dude? It was it was he saw that I tried to access the records from the case with Harold Lewis when he got sued over the mansion, that I was trying to request the depositions that were taken, but I don't think there were depositions given or taken. So I think he saw that filing, Chris, because the day it was uploaded was August 30th, man, the first day. Because anytime you go, like anybody can go and request it, right? I had to make a formal request to the courts. I put all my information in. It gets uploaded to that docket, right? It gets uploaded to that docket. So David probably is still tracking that and saw it and like, oh, this motherfucker, like he's trying to track my shit, or he's been tracking it. Pissed him off, man. I don't go to church, Badu Khan. I don't practice. I don't practice any faith, man. What up, Emmy? Hello from Alabama. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking religious cults here. Cult leader KathrynKrick out of, um, oops, sorry. Hang on, let me unhide you. Um, we talk about religious cults here. If you're religious, cool. I respect that. I welcome it. Um, we what we point to here is for people, if you're going to give money to an organization, a church specifically, you need to fucking make sure the money's going where they say it's going, okay? If they're being shady about the money, guess what? That's a problem. Because these churches take tax-free money. They take money from taxpayers. It is then tax-free to them. They don't have to report it. After the taxpayer has already, most likely already is going to either has reported that or is going to report that income, right? And then at the end of the day, when the money comes up missing, the church says, oh, we don't have to report anything to you guys. Fuck the IRS. We don't need to tell anybody where the money goes. Hey, even though you know what we're doing, human trafficking, money laundering, prostitution. Hey, even there's some fucking drugs involved. So welcome, Emmy. I'm glad you're here with us. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. Um, that's how I start my streams out. And because this cult leader, August 30th, came out on his channel, just fucking went off the deep end, man. Went off the complete deep end. Decided to call me a faggot, a pussy, and said I was going to die if I didn't repent against him. And told me, I'll go get you. I'm like, okay. And newsflash, man. Newsflash, God's going to get us all in the end, if that's your belief. So it's not like he was telling me something I didn't already know, but the way he had went about it, Emmy, it was real just shitty and derogatory. So um, yeah, welcome. Hit that like and subscribe. I welcome everybody here. I don't put up with racism or any type of sexism on here. We're not going to. Um, we just don't deal with it here, all right? I support everybody's right to be who the fuck they are and do what they want to do. But when people start abusing people and being fucking bullies, especially using religion, yeah, we take kind of a stance against that. And we're going to stand up for those people that maybe can't see what's happening to them and expose the bad people that are doing it to them. Because all we can do is just point out the obvious of what's happening. The people that are in these situations, they have to make the decisions for themselves to get out. Like with KathrynKrick's cult. I don't either. Spiritual bullies, I don't, Batu. I don't. They are theological bullies, fucking spiritual thieves, whatever you want to call them. They are, dude. It creates a level of PTSD that's beyond combat, like combat PTSD. It creates a whole different spectrum of PTSD that's very, very severe, insanely severe. I don't even want to know. At, yeah, I don't even. Try to figure it out, man. Think of the PTSD that these theological fucking leaders create after they abuse somebody. Dude, relationship problems, financial problems. There was some guy saying he was going to put a curse on everyone in a chat. I fucking, hey, Milo, I love, I would love for somebody to come in here and tell me that. I fucking love it. Love it. I hope somebody does fucking. It would be great if somebody put a curse on me. It's fucking funny. Hit that like and subscribe, Milo. Welcome, welcome. We talk about religion here, religious cults. Exactly, I do. I believe in freedom of speech and freedom of belief, but when it starts becoming abusive and manipulative, how many? Eh, yes, exactly. Don't be a fucking dictator, right? Exactly. Freedom of religion and freedom of belief, right? And again, Batu, in America, where it says we're supposed to protect the institution of the church, which we do. No, in a haunted house, we accused him of LARPing as a wizard. What up, Milo? Welcome, welcome. We're talking about religious cult leaders. Appreciate you being here, though. Either way, you know what? I've had these fucking church leaders say, "Oh, you're gonna die and go to hell if you don't repent." I'm like, fucking okay, well, you don't make that decision for me, but all right. I'll when I die, I'll figure that out. Okay. Um, I like when people try to put curses and shit on us. It's funny. It's funny. Like they try to say, "Oh, God's gonna get you." Well, fuck, God's gonna get us all, dude. All right, cool, whatever. But tonight we're talking about KathrynKrick, Milo, and I don't know where the fuck you're from in the world, but we're in America, and my name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes, and we're talking about cult leader KathrynKrick and how she is running her church bank funds into the ground by traveling all over the world thinking she's an apostle, saying, "Hey, I'm an apostle, I'm a prophet. Ages 1, 2, 3 out now, okay? Demons will leave if I count to 3." Oh, she's a psycho. She's a fucking psycho, Milo. If heaven and hell exist, I don't think mortals dictate whether you go or not. Exactly right, Body. That's what I say. Exactly. I don't think fucking mortals dictate who goes or not. And that's what's really funny. I've been told like, "Oh, I'm going to hell if I don't repent, or God's gonna kill me." It's like, all right, cool, okay. I'll deal with God when that happens, man. Because all we've done here too is offer these people, "Hey, come talk to us, call us, let's talk about your theology, man." But they can't because they can't control the narrative. We have questions and we have tough questions, and they don't want to answer them. Like, we don't have to talk to these guys. We're above them. 501c3, shield them, shield the eyes. Watch it. 501c3, shield the church. Shield sword, shield sword. That's why these cult leaders, nothing happens to them. The government, the government will issue, okay, the government will issue the 501c3 to churches, and when they catch them doing the shady shit, they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, we can't do this." Okay. "Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. My name is You a Pussy Rich Holmes." Yeah, 501c3's nuts. Such a terrible person. What up, Chrissy? How you doing? We're talking about religious cult leader KathrynKrick and how she is a grifting, lying, thieving con artist using her fucking 501c3 as a grift and using her church as a personal piggy bank to fund her little fucking scissor sis lust tour. So welcome, Chrissy. Kathryn, yeah, spelled with a K. Kathryn, Krick. Krick. Yeah, it's K. Kathryn, Krick. She's a psycho. She's a fucking psycho. I have videos on my channel of prank. Check out my prank call videos, okay? Yeah. Type in KathrynKrick prank call Scientology. You're gonna fucking laugh your ass off. It's on my channel. Some funny shit, man. Some funny ass shit. You'll laugh, I promise. You'll fucking laugh. KathrynKrick. The fucking big ass girl. She smiles like a fucking horse that just got fucking that just ate 5 pounds of fucking fresh grain. She's like, I don't know if like I don't know how she's like. She does. She looks like a fucking horse. If she just had a longer nose, like she'd pull it off just fine, man. I don't know how she fucking does it. Ah, shit. It's the. Hey, hey, if she starts drinking post-colloidal silver, we'll be fucking worried. Trust me, we know well, Mother God. Hey, Milo, we know about Mother God here, okay? Chris Com fucking hates. I fucking love showing people the video where they fucking find her wrapped up in lights, man, because it shows the extreme that people went. One day, we think, okay, so between DavidETaylor and KathrynKrick, they're gonna wrap the motherfucker up in Christmas lights, okay? No, I know all about Mother God. I know all about Mother God. Yeah, yeah. That it was a pretty tragic story, man. It really was because Amy, she was real pretty. Amy was beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I've got on cult leader lives too. Yeah, I love getting on lives. Yep. Yep. The blue grandmother. It's so bad. It was sad, man. It was sad, and again, like we talk religious cults here, right, Milo? And it just shows the extreme that these people went to because of what they believed in, right? All joking aside, like that was some extreme shit, dude. They had her for months. They had her for months. Like she was through several stages of decomp. She was still squishy when they found her, but the stages of decomp that they found her in, it's like, all right. Again, it's not illegal to be in a cult, right? But again, at what point do you throw in the towel and say, all right, time out, fucking honky? Yeah, hold on. There's got to be some rules here. Rules, rules, rules. But nobody plays by them. And they got caught in the end. Where's mother? The kids are inside and mother is resting. She's at rest. Yeah, they drove her. No, they drove her from Cali to Colorado to Oregon to Washington. She has rested. She is resting. Taking a dirt nap. Fuck, she was taking a fucking dirt nap, man. There was nothing about her resting. Yeah, she was resting, all right. She was fucking eternal rest, man. And again, Milo, again, all joking aside, right? Like, are you Chief Queef? That's a fucking stupid fucking question, man. Um, she has rested. She's rested. Um, again, it shows the extreme that people go for their belief, right? They were fucking making their own post-colloidal silver. She was drinking it. There were drugs involved. Um, and what they did, man, it was pretty extreme, right? And then at the end, to dress her up in fucking Christmas lights, like she was gonna phase back in, and that she was going to basically reincarnate. Yeah, that takes it to a whole new level. I'm sorry, that's just a whole new level. The fuck, did something bite me? Probably. Yeah, Father God was a fucking meth addict. Yeah, he was supposed to do another interview, Chris. Father God was supposed to do another interview. He was. He was supposed to do another interview. Something bit me. That last Father God was so racist too. Yeah. Yeah, the last Father God, he was a fucking weirdo. Yeah. Yeah, no, he was a weirdo. That's for sure. They were all doing meth too, actually. Um, a lot of them were. But what made it worse, right? With Amy Carlson, what she was doing, that post colloidal silver, man, like it's so bad for you. It's not. It's It's not good. It's not good. To put that, it was extremely toxic, man. It does nothing good for your body. It does nothing good. And to do it without any like medical professionals, I mean, made it even worse. Complicated the situation more than it was already complicated. I mean, they move out to a cult commune in the middle of nowhere, and they start doing all their weird fucking alien shit, right? Um, if Kathryn if Kathryn moves out to a commune like that, and starts drinking post-colloidal silver, Milo, then we'll be worried. Okay, we'll be like, all right, yeah, you guys need to go check on these people out in this cult commune because they're starting to do the same shit that Amy Carlson. They'd be like, well, who's Amy Carlson? Mother God. They'd be like, oh yeah, her. Okay. And the parents, I mean, yeah, no, yeah, in Hawaii, nope, Hawaii didn't want me. Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here. Cause they got pissed. They got pissed because she was calling herself Mother God, and they're like, no, 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 I don't think so. I don't think so. So they got her the fuck out. They're like, nope, get out, get out. And then all at the same time, Nature Boy, Nature Boy was kind of going down at the same time too. I remember watching Nature Boy get sentenced. Hey, Chrissy, thank you for the seed. Thank you for the seed. I'd ring the bell, but it's like my dog's sleeping back there. Um, there you go. There you go, bro. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so Nature Boy. Okay, so they got ran out of there too. Yeah, Nature Boy is a fucking weirdo too. And he got caught up in Georgia and he got sentenced by some white Karen ass bitch of a judge, man. Uh, I was following that pretty close when he was getting sentenced. I was like, look at this piece of shit. He's thinking he's gonna go in here and be cool with this judge. And at the very end, he's like, "Are you happy?" She's like, "I don't gotta answer. I'm not answering your question. I don't have to answer your question. Do you have anything you want to address the court about?" I would have hate to have had that judge, man. If I was Nature Boy, I would have hate to have her as a fucking judge. Cause that judge fucking goodbye. You're never gonna do this to anybody again. Life in prison, no parole, plus 15 years. Oh man. Oh shit. And he didn't, Nature Boy, he didn't think he would get in trouble, right? And all it takes is for one person to come out and talk. That's it. All it takes, one person. Eventually, the right person will talk, the right information will get dropped, and they'll get busted. The doors will get shut down. That's just how it works. But there's got to be the right information to be extracted from, unfortunately, victims and survivors with these religious cults. KathrynKrick's no different. There's gonna be issues with people coming out of Kathryn's cult. It's just that we're not catching them right now, but there will be. People are gonna come out and be like, "How come nobody ever told us about this?" Well, we fucking have been. It's just you guys didn't want to listen. The people coming out of Kathryn's cult, if you're watching this, be real clear. You're gonna need help on the flip side because I know for sure that people have given up everything. Oh, which one? Which one, Milo? Let me know. Um, Check this out. Watch this one. Hang on. Check that one out. Check that one out. Hey, Milo. Can you shout me out? What up, Bryce? What up, what up, what up? Shout out to Bryce. What up? Um, Milo, watch that one. That is the only video on the internet like that. Promise you. I promise you. That video that I just posted, there's no other fucking video like that that has extracted that type of information that close to KathrynKrick. You want to see how much these fucking Wonder Bread eating bitches are fucking charging for their events around the world? Insanity. Insanity. And they're expecting everybody else to pay for it. This is why I fucking take such high offense to this, man. It's ridiculous that they can get away with it. Listen to how much these two fucking bitches are charging. Insane. Thousands of fucking dollars, man. While everything's getting paid for. Yeah. And then, let's see. Oh, let me get the prank Scientology, because that one's fucking funny. I'll just put two in there. I'll put both of them in there. I'll put both of them in there and just watch them whenever you want. They're funny. They're fucking funny, man. Is his court hearing approaching soon? Which one? Like, which one? Which fucking court case? He's got several. He's the one in Florida. Okay, that second one I posted is the prank call. Well, one's November, but they asked for another extension. David just asked for extensions. That's it. That's all David does, just asks for extension, tries to bankrupt the case. He's always asking for an extension. More time, more time. Right on, appreciate it. Yeti's ball sack, appreciate it, man. It's queef. Right on, right on. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yep. Yeah, he did. That's what he did. He keeps asking for extensions on these cases, and all it does is cost him more money. He thinks, oh, that's a good idea. You know what? Just let me get my lawyer to write up another fucking extension for time. What does it cost a lawyer to write up an extension? $200-300? And now, right? Let's shift gears to DavidETaylor. Okay. With DavidETaylor, I was just looking at the court case. All right, for the one up in St. Louis, there's no updates. All right, that one's an extension for time. So with the one down in Florida, he's asking for more time to come up to find out if it's a decision. Right on, man. It's Queef. See ya. Thanks for engaging with the chat. Appreciate you giving me the chat time. Thank you. So yeah, he thinks that asking for extensions is just a good idea, which it's not. It's stupid. Just more money, more time to the courts, frustrate the judge. And what David's going to attempt to do is drag this court case out again, just like he did with the one down in Florida. That's all he does. That's all he's good at. He's got if he's got all this money, right? If David's got all this money, he would have paid all his bills. He would have paid his lawyers off. He would have came forward and talked to us about everything that's happened. He would have paid off the stage. And exactly, Chrissy, he's a fucking coward. That's what he is. The cowardly cardinal. Cardinal coward. He is. Hiding from everybody. Yeah, he's the man of God. He's the prophet and the apostle. Yeah, okay. Spare me, David. Come on, man. You and Kathryn. You guys are both con artists. We know a lot of other con artists. Stephen Furtick's one of them. We'll keep going about those guys. Yeah. He's a coward. And I don't think he'll show up to his court case. He'll have somebody else go in his stead and be like, go to court for me. I don't need to go. I want you to go because you're going to, you're going to. David won't show up personally himself, no. He has no reason to. Why would he? Why would he show up when he could send some idiot like Joseph or fucking Tony, Michelle? And he will. He'll send somebody else. He won't go himself. But that being said, man, I'm going to go to sleep, start getting tired. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. New subscribers, hit that like, subscribe if you're new. We'll probably be live again tomorrow at some point, so make sure you get that bell notification. I like to earn my subscribers organically. I don't go out and buy my subscribers just so people know that. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe, man. It's good having everybody on this late night. I just wanted to talk about Kathryn breaking her bank, man. Breaking her bank to fund her lavish lifestyle. So that being said, man, y'all have a good night. Catch y'all on the next live stream.